What's going on? I'm here at Aputure now. We're gonna talk to Ted and see what's going on with them.
All right, what's going on, guys? Ted here at the A-Team. We're here at the Aputure booth at NAB 2017. Going to go over the new Aputure 300D. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to hang over there, check out the video and answer them. So this right here is the 300D. Now, what's so cool about this is that this is 3 times as powerful as our 120D lights. And if I had to make a comparison in between a tungsten light and an LED light, which I don't like to do, but people ask me all the time for this, it's about a 2K. Now, in terms of the build, this is an aircraft grade aluminum quality build. On the front here, I'm going to turn it off or dim it down all the way. Even at 10%, it's going to be a little blinding, so watch your eyes. All right, it's a little blinding, I know. It's not pleasant to look at. I look at a lot of lights. Single source LED. Single source LED, not an LED panel. What that means is that you get one hard shadow. With LED panels, you get a bunch of little shadows, and it looks really ugly. Now, on the front of here, I'm going to turn it off because I don't want to look at this anymore. On the front here, that chip-on-board LED naturally has a TLCI of about 95. Now, that's a really, really high color rating index that makes it very, very clean, accurate, pure light. On the front here, we've got a magenta filter on there. It's going to add just a little bit of color to it, and the reason we do that is because it takes that TLCI all the way up to 98.4. So super, super color accurate light, single source with that Bowens S mount. Now this Bowens S mount can take any soft boxes you want, photo accessories, barn doors, anything you want. But right here, I've got the Aputure Fresnel. All I do is I snap this Fresnel on, really easy. Snap it on, and now I can change the beam angle anywhere from 42 to 12 degrees. Naturally, it's a 120 degree light. If I put the reflector on it, it's a 60 degree light. So going over, now if you look at it, it's really not that much bigger than the 120D. It's just about 30% bigger if you think of anything. Now down here, everything gets a little bit bigger down though. This is the new control box. It is twice as big, literally 2 control boxes stacked on top of each other. Now when I turn this on again, watch your eyes, you're going to see, I'm gonna cap this light. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cap this light because this is, I'm squinty, but I don't want to get that squinty. All right, here we go. So here's the control box. Now one thing, all Aputure lights in the ecosystem will be controlled by one remote. So this is every light, including our lights from 4 years ago. So the 672 will go in the same remote. I hit 1D, light turns on and off. Wirelessly, I can put all of my lights, for instance, if I hit 1A. Every light in the Aputure ecosystem can be controlled with one light, so I get to do cool lighting effects like this and play around like that. But what that means is you can go to your monitor, dial in those lights super easy. Now, what makes this so cool is that it is a battery powerable, essentially 2K light that you can take out into the woods, the desert, anywhere you're going. But the biggest thing is cost, right? Because we right now have HMI lights, HMI 800s, HMI 400s. This is somewhere in between a 400 and 800. And the reason it's so exciting is that those lights traditionally have costed over $6,000, $7,000, which is great, but that's a car. You know, you could buy a used car with that money, and that's a lot for a light that you need for work. This right here also is LED technology, which means it runs more power efficiently. And in addition to that, HMIs have that problem of going a little blue and a little green. LEDs will not have that problem. Pricing. We think it's going to be, I can't say for certain, don't hound me on this, but I think it's going to be under $1,000, so we're really excited about that. And we think it's going to come out in under 3 months. We're trying to democratize really filmmaking, give it to everyone. I think this is really going to give that higher level of quality into more people's hands. So yeah, this is the 300D. Why don't we just keep on rolling? We're going to walk this way. So over here, we have got the Aputure Light Dome Mini. Now the Light Dome Mini is basically the new version of our Light Dome. Our Light Dome is traditionally a 35-inch across parabolic softbox. Now this right here, if you come over, is 24 inches across. So it's a little bit smaller, but what that does mean is that in terms of depth, it is 1/3 the depth. So say you're shooting in a hotel room or a narrow hallway or a bathroom, you still need that soft light. I mean, how many interviews have you done with musicians in like hotel rooms where you're stuck and you need something where it's soft and you're still close in? This is really a perfect light for that. 2, we kind of listen to your feedback. So you guys asked us for grids. Second thing you guys asked us for is you said, hey, I want the fabric to be tougher on this. So we said, sure, no problem. Right inside of here now, we have parachute fabric. This is the same fabric that the Air Force uses for their jumpers coming out of parachutes. This stuff, 1 centimeter down, can hold 100 pounds of weight. So super, super tough. We also include that speed ring along with it, and it's going to be all under $100, which normally, as you know, a speed ring would be sold separately for $150, and a light box is sold for about $400, which is dumb and stupid. Let's not talk about that. let's just talk about this. New thing we got going on here is the Aputure Space Light. Now, if you guys don't know what a space light is, they're really familiar. You'll see them in sort of white spike studios, you'll see them in green screen studios. Really good at lighting evenly big spaces. Or if you're doing like a round table scene or a table scene, how many times have you kind of put a china bowl in sort of like in between a table? If you want to do that round table scene, that's the way to do it. This right here is a super easy accessory. It folds into the same size as those 5-in-1 reflectors, and basically that right here will soften the light. Same parachute fabric, so it's super tough. Hangs on top, and you can see those shadows. Really soft shadows, super nice to look at, and it uses the 120-degree beam angle of the 120D lights to fill that entire box. So these are the two accessories. Now we're gonna go wander. Let's go wander to the other side of the booth. We're walking. We're going to these two new lights. You guys might have seen these lights already. We've done videos before. I know they haven't come out yet. I know I said they might come out earlier than they are, but well, what do I have to say with that? I'm sorry, and try to get them out as quick as we can. I don't know, we hit delays or we see things we can do better, and you know, we get caught up in that whole rabbit hole. Anyways, Tri-8. New Tri-8 is bicolor as well. First time we're showing a bicolor version of the Tri-8 light. All I have to do to change bicolor, the controls are no different. On the back here, click this button, and I can go between my bicolor, or I can go between my intensity. Now, one thing that's cool about this bicolor is we're expanding the definition of bicolor. So previously, up until now, bicolors meant 32 to 56. Now we're talking 23 to 6,800. 23 means if you want that whiskey bar look, you want that candle bar flame, you want that fire look, easy to do. 6,800 means if you want that neon blue, that futuristic, you want to go Tron, we got that for you too. Trying to give you more with the same options here. This is the new version of our Amaran lights. If you guys know what our Amaran lights are, they're essentially iPad lights, very, very tough. New PC polycarbonate casing means that they're virtually indestructible. Drive your car over this thing, I don't care, do what you want with it. Aircraft grade aluminum on the back, quick release battery slots here, as well with, this is a little thing, but I really like this thing. It tells you the time. So it'll tell you how much time you have on your battery life, and that is huge. It's really huge because how many times have you been on set and you're like, yeah, I have 1 in 4 battery left. I don't know what that means. We got 40 minutes left in this shoot. I hope it'll last. I hope 1 in 4 is 39 minutes, so, you know, it'll just barely make it. Coming out in... We're looking at, okay, so actually, no, this one I do know. Next month, for sure, it's coming out. I said it was coming out in May. It's going to come out third week of May. Moving over, pricing on this. It's not set. $400, $500. We're going to get it as low as we can get it. New Mini 20. This one I know you guys have been waiting for. I'm sorry. Cool. New light. What this means now is that we now have a bicolor thing here. So you just click that button, change between the modes, and now you can change anything between 32 to 56 daylight. This is the only LED that is single source in this size that is bicolor. It's really freaking hard to get a single source bicolor LED because traditionally when you do bicolor, daylight, tungsten, daylight, tungsten. This is tough because with chip on board, you gotta do 132, 156. And traditionally, most people will do 1, 1, put them side by side, or they'll do 1, 1, put them up and down. Now, what we did to keep that same single shadow, because you're not gonna get 2 shadows from those 2 lights, is we cut a hole in one of the LEDs, put the other LED inside, got a little light turducken going on over here, and basically by doing that, we have one source now. It gives you that one shadow. And to mix the light, to make sure that light's coming out in the same place, we send it through a little mixing chamber where it goes in, there's a little silver reflection chamber, and it comes out as one even consistent tone. Now, here's the thing. You are going to lose about brightness. You're going to lose about half the brightness of the Mini 20 daylight. Those are still coming out too. Coming out in May. Give me the third week of May. They will be out. Pricing is not set yet either, but we're aiming for that $200, $300 range. Again, we're comparing these to, say, a dado light. It's a great light. We really like them, but they're $3,000, and I don't know. I mean, I don't have $3,000. I don't have $3,000 for light. Maybe you do. You know, if you do, then you tell me in the comments. But in that case, I'm hanging out at your house from now on. Cool. There's all the new Aputure lights. I'm Ted from the A-Team. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll try to check out this video and answer some comments there. But otherwise, great seeing you guys. This is NAB 2017, Day 2.